After 120 minutes of intense football and a dramatic penalty shootout, Fulham secured their place in the FA Cup semi-finals. It was an electrifying end-to-end contest, with Fulham striking first through Bassey in first-half stoppage time. Manchester United responded in the 71st minute, courtesy of a goal from Bruno Fernandes. Tactically, Ruben Amorim's Manchester United set up in a 3-4-3 formation, while Marco Silva's Fulham opted for a 4-2-3-1 approach, leading to an intriguing battle on the pitch. Before we dive into the tactical breakdown, welcome to the Tactical Analysis channel. If you enjoy our content, don't forget to like and share this video, and if you haven't already, make sure to subscribe for more in-depth football analysis. When Manchester United are in the build-up phase, they effectively utilize their three center-backs, who spread wide to create passing lanes and stretch the opposition's defensive shape. This wide positioning makes it difficult for the opposing team to press effectively, as committing too many players to press the center-backs would leave them vulnerable to losing numerical superiority in midfield. During build-up, Manuel Ugarte was given the freedom to push forward and join the attacking line, operating as a box-to-box midfielder, while Bruno Fernandes often dropped deeper to act as the primary pivot. This dynamic movement occasionally shifted United's 3-4-3 formation into a 3-3-4, creating additional attacking options and overloading the final third. On the other hand, Marco Silva's Fulham executed a well-organized and intelligent pressing strategy. They aimed to force Manchester United to build play from one side of the pitch, overloading that flank to trap United's players and regain possession. For instance, as seen in this sequence, when Harry Maguire passed the ball to Yoro, Fulham immediately applied intense pressure. Players like Timothy Castagne, Sasa Lukic, Adama Traore, and Rodrigo Muniz converged on Yoro, using the touchline as an additional defender to limit his options. This coordinated press forced United into difficult situations, often disrupting their rhythm. To counteract Fulham's press, Manchester United adapted by having players such as Diogo Dalot, Joshua Zirkzee, and Christian Eriksen drop deeper to provide passing options and aid in ball retention. This deeper positioning helped United maintain control under pressure. However, in some instances, United turned Fulham's aggressive press to their advantage. By drawing Fulham's players higher up the pitch, space opened up behind their defensive line. United exploited this by launching long balls to Rasmus Højlund, who used his physicality and pace to attack Fulham's backline directly. This tactical adjustment allowed United to bypass Fulham's press and create dangerous attacking opportunities. When Fulham pressed aggressively, Manchester United displayed tactical flexibility by shifting from a back three to a back four in possession. This structural adaptation allowed them to maintain stability and progress the ball more efficiently through the thirds. The transition to a back four was triggered by one of the wing-backs, either Diogo Dalot or Noussair Mazraoui, dropping into the full-back position. If Dalot moved deeper to the right-back role, Matthijs de Ligt shifted laterally to become a temporary right center-back, while Lenny Yoro and Harry Maguire formed the central defensive pairing. This adjustment created a more traditional back four shape, offering United better defensive width and additional passing options in deeper areas. By adopting this fluid defensive structure, United were able to bypass Fulham's first line of pressure with greater ease. Once they evaded the press, they gained a numerical superiority in midfield, a key factor in their ball progression. In these moments, Manuel Ugarte played a pivotal role as a press-resistant midfielder. His ability to receive under pressure and draw out defenders was crucial in United's attacking sequences. Whenever Ugarte received the ball centrally, Calvin Bassey was instructed to step forward and apply immediate pressure in an attempt to force a turnover. However, this pressing movement created a gap in Fulham's defensive structure, particularly on the right side. Recognizing this, Mazraoui capitalized on the vacated space, making aggressive underlapping or overlapping runs into the attacking third. United exploited this dynamic by quickly switching play, allowing Mazraoui to progress the ball or deliver incisive passes into dangerous areas. With Fulham's defensive shape momentarily disrupted, United looked to play direct vertical passes into Rasmus Højlund. The Danish forwards' movement and hold-up play were key in stretching the opposition's backline. Once in possession, he could either lay the ball off to an advancing midfielder or turn and attack the defensive line directly. When Fulham were in their build-up phase, they maintained their structured 4-2-3-1 formation, but with a notable emphasis on the positioning of their wingers, Alex Iwobi and Adama Traore. Both wingers positioned themselves very high up the pitch, often aligning themselves with Manchester United's back three. This created a stretched and vertically compact shape, forcing United's defensive line to make decisions about whether to hold their position or step up to engage. Fulham's approach during build-up was not focused on slow, methodical passing, but rather on efficiency. Their primary objective was to use a few initial short passes to draw the press from United's forwards, Højlund and Xerxes, thereby enticing United's defensive line to push higher. Once the defensive line was committed, Fulham aimed to bypass the press entirely by launching long balls over the top, targeting their wingers or striker in behind the defensive line. To counteract this, Manchester United adjusted their defensive shape to a 5-3-2 system, with both wingbacks, Diogo Dalot and Noussair Mazraoui, dropping deeper to provide additional defensive cover. This allowed them to press Fulham's wingers and contest for aerial duels when long balls were played. While most of Fulham's long balls were unsuccessful due to United's defensive adjustments, Fulham adapted by introducing another layer to their attacking strategy. They began pushing one of their fullbacks, such as Anthony Robinson, high and wide to create overloads on the flanks. For example, if Fulham intended to progress play through the right side, Robinson would push forward into an advanced position, stretching the pitch horizontally. This movement allowed Iwobi to drop deeper into the half space to receive the ball, dragging United's right-sided centre-back, Matthijs de Ligt, out of position. As de Ligt followed Iwobi, space opened up for Robinson to exploit the vacated channel, making dynamic overlapping runs to attack the space behind United's defensive line. This tactical pattern showcased Fulham's ability to adapt their build-up play to exploit United's defensive structure. By combining direct long balls with intelligent positional rotations, Fulham created opportunities to break through United's defensive lines. Meanwhile, United's 5-3-2 defensive setup demonstrated their commitment to maintaining compactness and preventing Fulham from finding easy routes to goal. The interplay between Fulham's high wingers, advancing fullbacks, and United's defensive adjustments highlighted the tactical chess match between the two sides, with both teams constantly adapting to gain the upper hand. The match ended in a draw, with Manchester United ultimately being eliminated in the penalty shootout. They delivered a strong performance and were arguably unfortunate not to secure the victory. Their tactical adjustments, resilience, and ability to adapt to Fulham's strategies showcased their quality, even if the result didn't go their way. Now, we want to hear from you. Let us know in the comments who you think will go on to win the FA Cup this season. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe for more in-depth tactical analyses. See you in the next video.